Hey, what's up everybody? Sending some love and positive vibes your way, especially if you need them today. Today I am drinking some water. How about that? So when I first went to go get on DoorDash, Earn by Time was not available, so I did a quick Uber Eats order. When I picked up the Uber Eats order, Earn by Time was available, so I went online on DoorDash and paused it so I could complete the Uber order. So that took about 10 minutes, so I will be subtracting about 10 minutes from the ending of the Dash summary to properly reflect the actual amount of time we were doing Earn by Time. So I have my daughter Kyrie with me.
Hi.
She is my helper today because I still have the bum hand, and the bum hand is coming into play. We accepted this order just because I was right there, and it said it had extra large items, but I was like, well, let's go see how large these items are. Just because they're large doesn't mean they're heavy. They were both large and heavy. So I tried to contact customer support to get it unassigned without affecting my completion rate, but you guys know customer support takes forever. So I was like, I'm trying to make money. So I just unassigned it, just took the completion hit, which doesn't mean I am at 95%, but I believe some of those are about to fall off. So I should be back to 97% probably by the end of the shift today. So our first order that we're actually going to do here is Panda Express. I don't remember the exact amount of miles that it said it was going to be, but I do know it said an estimated of 30-minute time. So let's go pick it up and get the shift started. Alright, so the Little Caesars order had a cash tip. They tipped us $9 in cash, and as always, whenever I get tipped in cash, I give $1 of it to my helper, if I have one.
Yay!
So, that was a $9 cash tip. Our next offer is from somewhere that I have not picked up from before, which is unusual. I've done DoorDash for so long now that I don't really pick up from places I've never picked up from before. But before we go pick up from Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Little Caesars has their own Mountain Dew flavor. Mountain Dew is my favorite soda ever since I was a kid. Anytime I see a new flavor, I always get it. But every time I've been to Little Caesars, they've been out. But they had it today. It's a Mango Rush Sweet Heat flavor. So I probably won't like it, but we're going to try it together real quick.
You like it?
It's not bad. I don't know where the heat is supposed to come from. I don't taste any heat at all. It's pretty good. I probably won't buy it again because there's no zero sugar version of it, and my diabetes is not going to agree with that. But let's go pick up this Sweet Cheeks Bakery. This is another long delivery, just like the last one. I don't remember how many miles it is. I've just been screenshotting and going. But it is, I know it's a pretty decent mileage trip. So we'll be right around dinner rush when we're done with this order. So hopefully things will stay closer in the area so we can get these orders pumped out quicker. That last order took quite some time, about 45-minute round trip. Sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles with Earn by Time. Our next offer is not so far away. It was a 5.5 mile offer from Papa John's. So let's go get some pizza. So I'm a little flustered right now. On my way back to, not on my way back, but after dropping that order off and coming back to pick up this order, I almost unalived someone, really. I was coming around a corner it was a double yellow line, no passing, and this motorcycle was passing someone else, and I had to hard brake and veer off to the farthest, side of my road to avoid hitting him head on. I've complained about motorcycle drivers before. This just, continues on with me just not really caring for motorcycle drivers. I'm sure they're nice people, but when they're on a bike on the road, more times than not, they're just not driving smart. And considering I was in an accident less than a month ago, I'm a little flustered. This might be the last order. We'll see if my nerves calm down after dropping off these two orders from Panda Express and Applebee's. But if my nerves haven't calmed down, I'm not going to be on the road. So, also, with that Papa John's order, we did get tipped $6. So, of course, $1 goes to my helper. Like I said, my nerves are a little on edge right now. So we will see if they calm down after we drop off these two orders. If not, we'll go over the numbers. So the Panda Express order on that double stack had no tip, and of course that was the one that was out in the boonies where I had like no internet connection. Of course they're the ones that don't tip, right? I mean, why not? Why tip somebody to drive all the way out into the middle of nowhere? My nerves have calmed down a little bit, but they're still too much on edge for me really to feel comfortable driving. So this order I accepted will be the last one of the shift. I believe it was for like 5.5 miles. It's from Little Caesars. I had planned to wrap up at 7:30 anyways. By the time we drop this off, it'll be right like 6:45 to 7. So I'm not really wrapping up too much earlier than I had already planned to. But especially with my daughter in the car, I need to not be driving if I'm having nerves like I am right now. So let's go pick up this pizza, deliver it, go over the numbers, and until we dash again, have a good one, guys. Hey, what's up everybody? Sending some love and positive vibes your way, especially if you need them today. Today we're drinking some watermelon Red Bull, and today is day 2 of accepting 100 straight DoorDash offers on Earned by Time as a Platinum driver. I have my daughter Kyrie as my helper again today. She was the one that volunteered out of all the kids. So when we went online, we immediately paused so that we could go get her some crayons and a coloring book, and for me to pick up my drinks, and she got a drink as well. So we were on pause for about 20 minutes. And so of course I will factor that in because we weren't working. Our first offer is from 3 margaritas. It's for 7 miles. And 3 margaritas on Earned by Time. I'm okay with that. So let's go get it and hopefully make some good money today. So that order ended up being a pretty good dollar to mile ratio. It was like $16.84 for like 7 miles, right? But one of the great things about delivering out in the boondocks, I'm sure you can hear the sarcasm in my voice, is about once a week I get one of these roads that you just saw, where it's a two-way road, but it's one lane. And this one was like half gravel, half dirt, half pavement. I know you can't have three halves, but you get what I'm saying. And every time I get one of those orders, I just hope and pray that there's nobody coming the other way, because when that does happen, man, it's nerve-wracking. But thankfully, nobody was coming the other way, so it was fine. It was still sketch, but it was fine. Then we waited a while, about 15 minutes for our next offer. Now I know that I am technically supposed to accept 100 straight offers on Earn by Time. I did decline this offer, however. Hopefully you guys will give me a little leeway. As you guys know, I have a bum hand, and it was a Parts Authority offer. And I had to unassign from the last one that we did because it was an extra large, extra heavy item. Now, it didn't say that on this offer. However, I have done many Parts Authority orders, and that was the first time I'd ever heard it do that. And there's lots of times where I'm getting like disc pads the rotors, which, you know, are like 40, 50 pounds. It's a little bit above my 1 pound weight limit, and I'm not going to ask my daughter to help me carry, 50 pound rotor. And you can't see what the item is. I tried, so I just declined it. Hopefully you guys will give me a little leeway. I can't accept those orders. It's doctor's orders, 1 pound strict limit on this. So we did decline it. And until my hand is fixed or healed, I will decline any Parts Authority orders. Hopefully you guys don't think it taints the challenge. So our next offer that we did take, it was KFC. I believe it was like 5.2 miles. Do you want to show them?
Yeah.
She's been working hard on her coloring book. She's very proud of it. So yeah, KFC, 5.2 miles. Hopefully we don't get any more of those like 15-minute breaks. I want to be pumping these orders out. So let's go get this KFC and on to the next. All right, so we've been trucking along. It's been about probably an hour and a half since you last saw me. We're running at about a $20-ish an hour rate right now. And we're about to come up on the dinner rush, so hopefully that $20 an hour bumps up a little bit. We're not doing too bad. So this next offer is Little Caesars, and it's 7.5 miles, I believe. So until something interesting happens, or in a couple hours, I'll see you again. Well, I wasn't expecting to see you guys again so soon, but this order is a 14-mile delivery all the way on to Eureka. And I have decided that if it prompts me to switch zones, I am going to, because we still have about 3.5 to 4 hours that we're going to be dashing. When it's at the end of my shift, I normally won't switch zones, but since we have so much left to do, I'd rather just hope I get lucky and get an order out there that brings us back over here, or we'll just DoorDash out there. I do believe the Eureka area, it's like $14.25. It's a little bit less per hour, but again, I really don't want to drive 14 miles back. That's a 28-mile round trip for, probably a $3 or $4 tip. So let's go pick up this Dairy Queen and see what Eureka has to offer us. So that ended up being one of our worst, that ended up being our worst offer yet. It was not worth it. If you don't even count in the round trip, it already wasn't worth it. It was like $12 for 14 miles. We were not prompted to switch zones. I think I was still probably about 5 or 6 miles outside of the Chesterfield zone, which Eureka is a part of. So I just decided to drive back. So then when you factor in the 14-mile drive back, $12 for 28 miles really is not worth it. But sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles on Earned by Time. And as fate would have it, we're right back at that Dairy Queen. So it is 5 o'clock. It is right at the start of the dinner rush. Let's hope things pick up and hopefully stay in our zone. So that last delivery was a no-tip order. I usually get about one of those per Earned by Time shift, so the fact that we made it so far into the shift without getting one was actually kind of crazy. Our next offer is from Panda. I didn't see the miles. I was, driving on the highway. I just screenshot it, right? I'm not trying to look at the miles. We only got a couple more orders to go. Kyrie's getting tired. It's nearing the end of our shift, so we'll do this one, at least one more, maybe two, depending on how much time the next one takes. So I think we've been doing pretty good today. Let's go get it and get these last few orders banged out. All right, so this will be our last delivery of the shift. It's right around the time I want to wrap up anyways, plus my little helper has been exhausted. And we're going to wrap things up and go get her some ice cream for being such a trooper. It's like a 10.4 mile delivery from Panera. I'd say about 4 or 5 of those miles was getting back to the zone, so take that into consideration, I guess. All in all, I don't think it was that bad a day. I think it was pretty decent. I won't know till I go over to the final numbers. But day 2 of accepting 100 straight offers on Earned by Time as a platinum driver is over. So on to day 3 after this delivery. So let's pick this up, deliver it, go over the numbers, and until we dash again, have a good one, guys. Hey, what's up, everybody? Sending some love and positive vibes your way, especially if you need them today. Today we are drinking some Starry Zero Sugar because it is later in the day. I don't need to be drinking caffeine. We're starting at about 4:30 right at the beginning of dinner rush. We'll be ending around 8 o'clock. So a little bit of a shorter video. But it is day 3 of accepting 100 straight DoorDash offers on Earned by Time as a platinum driver. I have Kyrie with me again. She said that she loves being in the videos and helping me, so she has volunteered every day. Her brothers have not gotten a chance to volunteer. We're starting off with a pretty lengthy delivery. It's from Papa John's. It's just over 11 miles. So let's see how much we can make on a dinner rush on a Monday night. All right, so a couple updates. The Papa John's oven was not working. So I called customer service and told them and had them cancel and requested that I not get any more offers from them tonight. Since I'm on Earned by Time, I cannot decline them. They canceled the order for us, and they said they couldn't do my request of not getting any offers from them. but we got reimbursed $16, so it was $15.98. We only drove 0.5 miles to the Papa John's, so it was pretty good, right? And then, well, Monday was being Monday. We waited about 17 minutes for our next offer, and this offer is a no-tip offer. And you might ask me, how do I know it's a no-tip offer? Because I've delivered to these people twice on Earn by Time, and both times before, there was no tip. So, we'll see how this shift goes. If we get nothing but no-tip orders tonight, I'm just going to wrap it up, and I'll just tack this on to the next video. Because, you know, I got better things to do than just deliver no-tip orders on a Monday night. So, let's go pick up this KFC and hope that things turn around tonight. Things are starting to pick up, thankfully. We just finished off that McAllister's Deli order, and we immediately got hit with this Sugar Fire Smokehouse. Unfortunately, it's like a 9-point-something mile order delivery, and it's delivering outside of our zone, so we will have to drive back, which is never great. But at least things are picking up. So let's go pick up the Sugar Fire Smokehouse and finish off this last hour and a half or so. So we were prompted to switch zones, which I knew we would because I told you we were delivering outside of our zone. But then when we said no, something happens that never happens. We immediately, we hadn't even left the drop-off, immediately got hit with an order bringing us right back into our zone. We love getting paid to go back to our zone. We love it. Can't ask for more. So this place is called Coibito Poke. Never picked up from here because I don't dash in this area. So we'll pick it up and drop it off and probably be able to squeeze in one more order. Let's go get it. Okay, so we got what I am pretty sure will be the last delivery for this shift, because it's once again taking us outside of our zone. Estimated drop-off time, I believe, was 7:20. So, another 10 minutes back in, 7:30, then I'd have to find another order. That one might take me outside the zone, and I'm trying to wrap up before 8. So, unless something crazy happens, like what just happened, where we immediately get hit with an offer that brings us back into our zone, this will be the last order, and it's a Pizza Hut order. I just have to cut in here real quick before we drop off the order. Does it annoy anyone else that every single day I have to take a picture of my pizza bag? Every day. Like I somehow lost my pizza bag when I just had it yesterday. Every day I have to take a picture of my pizza bag, and it drives me nuts. Especially when I'm in an area like right now where I don't have good service, so it can never verify that I have a pizza bag. I also love how it's like, this won't count towards your active quest. There is no active quest. There's no active quest. So now after the delivery, I'm going to have to go take a picture of my pizza bag to re-verify that I have a pizza bag. I have like 4 pizza bags. I don't know. I needed to vent a little bit. Let me know. Does that drive you nuts? Because I'm sure it happens to everybody else. That your first pizza order of the day or the shift, it makes you take a picture of the pizza bag, even though you just did it yesterday or the day before. It's crazy. And it's a Pizza Hut order. So we started with Papa John's. We ended with Pizza Hut. So let's pick this up, drop it off, go over the numbers, and until we dash again, have a good one, guys. Hey, what's up everybody? Sending some love and positive vibes your way, especially if you need them today. Today we're drinking some Green Apple C4, Jolly Rancher Green Apple C4. So, slow start this morning. It is day 4 of accepting 100 straight offers on Earn by Time as a Platinum driver. We started about 40 minutes ago and we just got our first offer. It is from Starbucks for 10.7 miles. So let's go pick it up, drop it off, and hopefully things will pick up, because this is not, waiting 40 minutes for an order is not how I would like to spend my day. So it is quite a few hours later. After that last McDonald's order, we sat for almost an hour with no order. So we just decided to go home and come back out for the dinner rush. So here we are, it's 5 o'clock. Our first order back out on the day is from the Shake Bar, also known as Steak and Shake. It's their ghost concept, whatever. It was like 12.5 miles, so let's hope the dinner rush is busier than the lunch rush was. That order took forever. I think it was like 45 minutes. And I was going to complain about them only leaving a $2 tip for a 12-mile drive, when on the way back to our next order, or I guess on our way back to the zone, they added on a $5 tip. So it ended up being a $7 tip total. So it ended up not being too bad. It still took forever. Our next offer is from Papa John's. It was like 5.3 miles. So, usually on Earn by Time, pizza deliveries have no tip. So let's hope that there's a cash tip. I guess we'll find out. That was indeed a no-tip order that tipped in cash. Just like I said, it is fairly common. I see it quite a bit on Earn by Time. We were tipped $7. So, as always, $1 goes to my helper. And our next delivery is from, my favorite. Well, maybe, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's one of my favorite restaurants. It's called Sauce on the Side, Calzones. Delicious. I love it. If you're ever in the St. Louis area, please give them a try. I can't say enough about how delicious it is. I just love them so much. But unfortunately, it is another long mile delivery. I think it was like another 12-mile delivery. So we're getting all the long deliveries today. Not a big fan of that. Let's go pick it up and drop it off. Unfortunately, we did not get an order on the way back to our zone. This will be our last order. Because of that, I was kind of hoping that the 15-20 minute drive back, we would get an order on the way back, but we didn't. It's a Sonic order. I don't remember the mileage. But, yeah, this will be the last one. I'll be honest with you, this is not how I had hoped the shift would go today. I mean, I guess I don't hope any shift goes like this, but sometimes that's just how it is with DoorDash, Uber Eats, gig work. Some days you kill it, other days you get buried in bad orders. And today we just kind of got buried in bad orders / no orders. So let's pick this up, drop it off, go over the numbers, and until we dash again.
Have a good one, guys.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Sending some love and positive vibes your way, especially if you need them today. Today, we're drinking some Mountain Dew Baja Blast. It is day 5 of accepting 100 straight DoorDash offers on Earn by Time as a Platinum driver. I know it's a mouthful. It's going to be another short video today. We're just working the dinner rush again today. It is a Thursday. And our first order is from Panera for like a little over 6 miles. So let's see how much we can make during this dinner rush. I've never understood no tippers that want you to hand them their order. It just baffles me. It happens quite often. It's like, you really want to look the person in the eye that you didn't tip? Our next order is from Little Caesars. It's like 11 point something miles. And it's taking us outside our zone. So that's fun. That's exactly what we want during the dinner rush. This whole accepting 100 straight Earn by Time, I swear, before I started this video series, whenever I was, right after the accident, when I was not recording and I was just working, I was getting crazy good offers on Earn by Time. I was making really good money. And then I started recording and now we're not making nothing. So let's go pick up this pizza and hopefully things will get better. These orders are not it. I tell you, this whole week has been pretty bad. Maybe I just picked the wrong time of year to start this series. I am telling you, I know what some of you are going to say. Isn't the point of Earn by Time for you to be getting all these low tip / no tip orders? And you would be correct. But in my experience, it's been that, but better. You know, of course I get the no tip offers. Of course I get low tip offers. But most of the time, the tips are $4 or $4.55, somewhere around that range, which makes Earn by Time really worth it. That's not been happening this week. In fact, it has not happened at all this shift. We've had, no tip offer, then $2 a tip, and then I think the last one was $3.50. And they're also taking us outside of our zones. They've been long deliveries. So this is going to be the last order that I do on this shift. It's from Freddy's, and it's once again taking us outside of our zone. And tomorrow, I have a friend coming in from out of town, so I will be doing another half shift. So instead of making this one of the shortest videos ever, with only 4 orders taken, I'm just going to tack this onto tomorrow's shift, and we'll have 2 half shifts from 2 different days in one video. So let's go pick this up, and I'll see you tomorrow. So, hello again. DoorDash has made me a liar. So the plan was to drop off that Freddy's order and the dash and switch to earn per offer off camera on the way home, just to see if I got sent anything worth taking on my way home. Right? I'd be stupid not to. DoorDash had other plans. Before I could do that, they sent us a Buffalo Wild Wings offer. Now, I forgot to screenshot the offer, but it was like 17 miles. Keep in mind that it's because we dropped off in Arnold. We're coming back to Fenton, and then we're going back to Arnold to drop it off. So that's why it's 17 miles. I accepted it for 2 reasons. One, because why not? We're already out door dashing, and she really wants to do the sign off on my videos. So that was one reason. And number 2 is the challenge is to accept 100 straight DoorDash offers on Earn by Time, and that was an Earn by Time offer sent to me. Even though I had intended to end my shift, it was still sent to me. It was my fault for not having paused deliveries on after dropping it off. And it would ruin the spirit of the challenge if I declined it, even off camera. You guys would have never known, but it wouldn't have sat well with me. So I accepted it. This is going to be its own video. We're doing one more delivery. It's 17 miles. It's from Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's hope our luck turns around. Also, before I forget, Freddy's did add on a $2 tip, a $2 extra tip. So that ended up being like a $5.50 tip. Not too bad. Maybe we can close out the night on a good note. So let's pick this up, drop it off, go over the numbers, and until we dash again,
Have a good one, guys.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Sending some love and positive vibes your way, especially if you need them today. Today, I am drinking Zero Sugar Wild Cherry, and it's actually almost empty because I've done a few DoorDash orders on Earn Per Offer and a couple of Uber orders. I just completed an Uber order, so I was on pause for 25 minutes because Earn By Time was finally available. So I will be taking 25 minutes away from the ending time to accurately reflect the amount of time we're actually door dashing on Earn By Time. I have my buddy Adam with me. You can't quite see him. He's my helper today because, of course, I do still have the bum hand. So our first order is Burger King. I didn't look and see what the mileage was because I just don't ever really look and see the mileage anymore. I have my phone like behind my steering wheel, so I just screenshot, and it's a pain in the butt and also not safe to also then try and see what the mileage is. So I just don't really look at it anymore. But this is day 6. I have no idea how many orders we are in on this 100 thing. I think it's like 40. I don't know. I'll have to do the math at some point so I don't go over 100. But let's go pick up this Burger King and hope that we can make... I need to make like 120.
So guys,
130.
Do you think you should do 100 in a row?
No, I'm not doing 100
in one session.
No, that would be too much. That'd be too much. Maybe a 24-hour shift. I've seen people do that before. A 24-hour shift. I might do that. We'll see. Alright, so that was a 13-mile delivery all the way down out in the boondocks, and we didn't get an order until I was almost back up into my usual area. This is like a 2.7-mile delivery from McDonald's, so I don't expect much of a tip, but I guess it goes towards my McDonald's punch card. Look at this. This is the new promo that DoorDash has. If I do 6 McDonald's deliveries, I'll get a free 10-piece nugget. You know what I would really like, DoorDash? Extra money. Nobody wants a free 10-piece nugget. I mean, do you guys want a free 10-piece nugget? Let me know. I don't want a free 10-piece nugget.
They'll replace us with drones before they'll give us a 10-piece nugget.
Yeah. I don't know.
More money, I mean.
But I guess I'll be at 2 of 6 on the McDonald's punch card. I am not going to be gunning for that punch card because, like I said, I don't care about a free 10-piece nugget. But thankfully, this isn't taking us down into, out in the boonies. It's only 2.7 miles, so let's go get it. Alright, so we've done a few orders. They've all been long orders, and this next order is also a long order. It's 9.5 miles from the post, but it's also started raining, kind of just came down out of nowhere. I say out of nowhere, but it looked like it was going to rain, so I kind of had a feeling. But we hope that with the rain comes the good tippers. That's what we're hoping for. So let's see. I was prompted to switch zones, and while I don't normally switch zones when I'm prompted, I still got a couple hours left, and they're paying $15.50, which is 75 cents more an hour, so I figured, why the hell not? Let's switch. So our first order is from Taziki's. So you might see some places that you guys haven't seen me pick up from before, because I don't usually DoorDash in this area. So let's get it going. Alright, so we are not staying in the Creve Coeur zone. I forgot that we had ordered some Krispy Kreme that had a very specific pickup window from 5:30 to 6:30. So we did pause for another 30 minutes. I will again reflect that in the ending hours because we paused to go do something. We got our donuts, and we immediately got hit with this Snarf's Sandwiches order. I believe it was like 6.5 miles. And then I got a little notification saying that I have earned a Platinum Pass. For all of you that don't know what Platinum Pass means, it means now I can use a Platinum Pass to maintain my Platinum offers for, I believe it's a week. So if I fall out of Platinum, I can use it, and I'll have Platinum, I'll have a week of Platinum benefits or rewards, and I'll have that week to get back up to Platinum status. So, I don't know, you can have up to 3 stacked. I have 1 now. I don't know. I'll figure something out to do with it, I guess. But let's go do it. Let's go pick up this Snarf Sandwiches order. We got about an hour and a half, 2.5 hours left, I think. About 2.5 hours left before I decide to wrap it up. Well, we got a little bit of a different outro here. So, it was already going to be the last order that I picked up, this Dairy Queen order. And add-on. We got an add-on for the Dairy Queen as well. But the address took us to somewhere that wasn't a Dairy Queen. There was like an ice cone place there, but there was no Dairy Queen. And I've picked up from this Dairy Queen before in my videos before. So like DoorDash knows where this Dairy Queen is. I don't know why today it decided that it wasn't going to be there. So I called DoorDash because I knew that it was not going to let me pick it up, because it was going to think I was not at the store. So I start driving to where the store actually is. And I get on the phone with them, and I tell them what's going on. Hey, this doesn't exist. The Dairy Queen does not exist at the address that DoorDash is giving me. And, she goes, well, just stay on the phone. I'll mark it as picked up. I was like, okay. So stay on the phone. I pick up the orders. Then she's like, all right, mark it as pick up. Exit out of your DoorDash app. Go back in and see if it fixed it. And I did. And it did not fix it. So then she was like, well, continue with the delivery. I'll call you in 10 minutes to mark them as dropped off. And I'm like, oh my Lord. By the way, just to get to somebody in customer service for this issue took 15 to 20 minutes, because the automated system is stupid and kept wanting to, I don't know. It was like broken. I had to actually call 3 times to actually finally get the automated system to get me to customer service. I do believe this is now my most infuriating pickup / drop off I've ever had to do. So I just showed you the pickup. I'll show you the drop off. I don't even think I screenshot the tips. I was so mad. I just screenshot it and I was like, I'm done. So anyways, we did pretty good today, I feel. I needed it because I got to pay my car insurance tomorrow. So let's go over the numbers. And until we dash again, have a good one, guys. Hey, what's up, everybody? Sending some love and positive vibes your way, especially if you need them today. Today, we are drinking creamy root beer Zevia. I've never had this before, but my buddy said to try it, so.
Isn't that the water company? Oh, that's stevia, never mind.
I've had much better root beer. Not a big fan of that. At all. Anyways, today is day 7 of accepting 100 straight DoorDash offers on Earn by Time, and our first order is for 5.6 miles from Panda Express. Now, we're only going to do the lunch rush. We're going to wrap up around 2:30 because I have a doctor's appointment at 3:15, and then if Earn by Time is available after my doctor's appointment is over, then you will see us for a second, shift of the day. If not, depending on how many orders we squeeze in, I might just tag this on to tomorrow's video. So let's go pick this up and get the day started. Alright, so it's been a typical Monday, low tip orders, but also long waits, which is not usual for Mondays. So, I mean, like long waits at the store, which is when Earn by Time comes in handy. So this will be our last delivery before I need to go to my doctor's appointment. Now, it's funny because I've gotten coffee from here before, but I didn't know you could actually get DoorDash from here before because I've never picked it up through DoorDash. It's called Twin Pikes Roastery. It is a drive-through, so I'm gonna, kind of record like the little sign for you, but then there's not gonna be any footage of me actually walking into the store because it's a drive-through only. So, if Earn by Time is available after my doctor's appointment, then you will see us again. If not, then you will see us tomorrow. So, yeah. So we actually had time to squeeze in one more order, so we're going to go ahead and do it. It's this McDonald's order. I guess we'll see if it's worth it or not, but I just thought I'd let you know we are squeezing in one more order before my doctor's appointment. Hey, what's up, guys? It is part 2 of day 7. It's kind of day 8, but we're going to tack it on to day 7. It's a couple days after what you just saw because Earn by Time just was not available. Tyler's with me again. We waited 45 minutes for this order to pop up on our screen. So, I mean, it's a Friday. I know we didn't start at the best time, but still, like, it's a Friday. It's kind of crazy I had to wait 45 minutes for an offer. Also, a little update on my appointment that I had in the previous part of this video. I got my pins taken out, so my finger is no longer broken. However, look, I'm trying to bend it right now. I still don't have a whole lot of movement on it. The weight limit has been lifted, but I still can't really grip things very well. I'm going to physical therapy and stuff to get it taken care of, but I could still use a helper. But if I get any kind of like heavy order items now, I don't have a weight limit on it, so I will attempt to do those now that the cast is gone. Our first order is from Wingstop. I believe it was like 9.5 miles. So let's go get this Friday night or Friday evening / night started. Our dollar to hour ratio has been absolutely horrible so far. We are at $41 a little more than 3 hours in. Not where we want to be, but it is a Friday. This is the start of the dinner rush. So I'm hoping that we get some nice spicy orders to make up for the last couple hours. Only time will tell. We'll see. But first up is Panda Express. First stop on the dinner rush.
Yeah.
I am quickly learning that Earn by Time on Friday nights is not as good as I thought it would be at all. First two orders of the dinner rush, we get a $1 tip and a $2 tip. Like, I thought it would be really good, but I was mistaken, at least tonight. I don't know. Let me know. Do you guys have luck on Earn by Time on Friday nights? Because I'm drowning. Our next offer is from St. Louis Euro. Please, DoorDash, please send me a win. Send me a win. I need a win. We're barely treading $10 an hour right now. So, yeah. Let's hope things pick up in these last couple hours.
It's not great.
So the last Papa John's, well, the double stack, one of them had a Pepsi, and Papa John's did not give me the Pepsi. And I am a person who likes to finish what they started and do the right thing. So I paused and went back and grabbed the 2-liter of Pepsi for them. And of course, Papa John's didn't even have a bag for it. So that took about 15 minutes of time where I could have been doing another order. They did not give me any additional tip, but that's okay. That's not their fault that, the Pepsi was not, with the order. So we got an 11-mile McAllister's Deli order. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do one more, and then I'm going to wrap it up. That should hopefully put us right around $100 or over $100, which is kind of sad, honestly. On a Friday, you want to make more than that. I think I would have made more on Earn Per Offer tonight, for sure. I really don't think that it's a question that I would have made more on Earn Per Offer, but that's why we're doing this little experiment. So let's go pick up this McAllister's, see what our next order is, pick up, drop that off, go over the numbers, and until we dash again, have a good one, guys. I did not expect to be talking to you guys again. But however, on this Papa John's offer, on the way to the Papa John's, at a stoplight, I peeped the address. This is the last delivery. I want to know where I'm dropping off at. I need to do some shopping afterwards. And then when I saw the address, I so badly wanted to unassign from this order. Because this person never tips. I have delivered to them about 5 or 6 times on Earn by Time. When we did the video where Tyler was choosing the offers on Earn per Offer, we delivered to this person. No tip. It was all DoorDash base pay. It was like $8.25, so it was still kind of worth it, but there was no tip on it. So I guarantee you there's not going to be any tip. It's not going to be a cash tip. It's probably going to say leave at door. And this is not a case of someone that doesn't have the money to tip, because they order on DoorDash. Like I said, I've delivered to them 5 or 6 times. On Earn by Time alone, plus the one time on Earn per Offer with Tyler, plus right now, they order from DoorDash all the time. They have the money to tip. And I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but on Earn per Offer, DoorDash has a feature now, if you're a Platinum driver, where you can pause orders from a store for 2 weeks. They need to do the same thing, but on the customer side. If I could pause getting orders from this customer, I would pause. And then when that was done, and next time I got an order from her, I would pause again, and I would pause again, and I would pause again, because she never tips, ever. They should implement something like that on the customer side. What do you think? I think that would be a very nice quality of life update. You know, speaking in gaming terms, it'd be a nice quality of life update if I could pause orders from a customer because I know that they never tip. So let's go pick up this Papa John's. Let's go deliver it, and let's see that I'm right, because I know I won't get a cash tip or any kind of tip at all. If I do, I will be super shocked, and I will let you know, but I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. This has been the worst Friday I have ever worked. I will never work Earn by Time on a Friday again. I will only work Earn per Offer on Fridays. I will never do Earn by Time on a Friday again. This has been horrible. Horrible. I'm not even going to make $100. I'm kind of just sitting here chatting so I can get some more money on the Earn by Time, to be honest with you. They didn't tip. They can wait on their pizza. I'm a little upset. You know? Like, how are you going to order DoorDash that much and never tip? It's insane. It's mind-boggling. Anyways, I guess let's go see if this pizza's ready. Alright, I promise this is the last time that you will see me. So, that was indeed a leave at door order. You might be asking, Cam, where's the drop-off footage then? Well, to my surprise, she was standing outside when I got there. And I thought, okay, maybe she tips her pizza drivers. That's a weird thing if you're tipping your pizza drivers, but not, your other DoorDash deliveries. No. She was looking for her cat, apparently. Her cat had run off. No tip. Just as I had assumed. She just took the pizza and off she went. Kind of crazy. So, yeah. Until we dash again, have a good one, guys. What's up, everybody? Sending some love and positive vibes your way, especially if you need them today. Today we are drinking some Juneberry Red Bull. So, a couple things. One, we are 67 deliveries into the 100 Earn by Time offers straight challenge. Which, thank God, because I'm starting to think, and I'll go over this in more detail when we're done, Earn by Time is worth it if you're not platinum. If you are platinum, I mean, again, everything I say is market dependent. But in my market, if you're platinum, you might want to stick to Earn by Offer. But also, we just got this promotion where if we do 25 deliveries in the next 8 days, then we get an extra $50. So that'll be a nice little marker for us to know, we're 67 in, so 25 we'll know we're close to the end once we get that promotion done. So that's pretty nice. Our first delivery is from Little Caesars for 7 miles. Also, this will be a bit of a shorter video today, not too much shorter. I'm going to be wrapping up around 7-ish instead of 8 because I promised my son we would watch the next Star Wars movie. He wants to watch the entire Star Wars universe in order. And so we've got episode 2 to watch tonight, and then next we got to start on the Clone Wars episodes. It's just like, if you know anything about Star Wars, it's like 7 seasons, so before we can watch episode 3. So it's been fun. I've enjoyed watching it with him, but I did promise him I would watch it with him tonight, so we're going to wrap up around 7. So let's go get this shift started. Well, today is somewhat going better than yesterday. You know, we started off with that nice order, then we got that no-tip order. And I was like, oh boy, here we go again. Now, the last order was a $3 tip order. I don't know about you guys, but I consider anything under $4 a low tip. So in my mind, that was still a low tip, but it wasn't that bad. My structure, and, you know, again, market dependent, and this is also purely opinion based. I think anything under $3 or anything under $4 is a low tip. $4 to $6 is an average tip, and anything over $6 is a good tip, in my opinion. So, it is raining. It is a light rain, so we shouldn't have any issues. But I did decide about a week ago that I will not be delivering in heavy rain. And I know how profitable delivering in rain and storms can be, but this is a brand new car. I mean, brand new to me, right? It's 2022. I'm making car payments on it. It's the newest car I've ever owned. You know, it's a nice car. It's got less than 50,000 miles on it. I'm not risking my car for these DoorDash deliveries, especially on Earn by Time. You know, I've complained about these back roads that it sends me on all the time, and I'd just rather avoid that, right? I don't need my car getting messed up. So we should be fine, though. It's just a light rain. I looked at the forecast. There wasn't even any rain in the forecast. So I imagine it will stay light and / or just go away completely. So our next order is from the Post. I don't remember how many miles it was, but the Post is good on Earn by Time for 2 reasons. One, they almost never had the order ready. It's almost always a wait. And number 2, I don't know why, but the tips from the Post, I've had one no tip order from the Post. Other than that, they've all been 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've had a $20 tip once from an order from the Post. Yes. So they're generally really good tips. I don't know why. From the Post, that's just the way it seems to be. So let's go pick it up and see what the tip is on this one. I cannot make this up, so like everything I predicted was true. It was about a 3 or 4 minute wait on the Post order, which is actually not as long as I usually have to wait with them. But there was about a 3 or 4 minute wait. Then it was an $8 tip, which is nice. And then they actually put this in the notes to specifically not go down a certain road, to take this other road because, and I quote, it would tear my car up. This is exactly what I was talking about, going down these sketch back roads filled with potholes. Sometimes they're gravel, sometimes they're dirt. That's why I will no longer deliver in inclement weather. I'm not trying to mess this car up. And then I peeped at the road the guy told me not to go down as I was passing it. Yeah, I'm glad he gave me a heads up because that looked terrible. So we waited about 20 minutes, I think, for this next order. Our first little lull in the shift. But it's from Pizza Hut, so let's go get it and keep on trucking. So that pizza delivery, so there was no tip on it. And the people that answered the door were not the people that ordered the pizza. And so I'm guessing it was for their daughter or their granddaughter. So they asked me, they said, did you get paid or whatever? Did you get tipped? And I said, I won't know until I complete the delivery. And she goes, well, there's a delivery charge on here. And I said, that delivery charge is not a tip. So she goes and hands the pizza, back in the house to the lady that ordered it. And I'm hearing her go, do I need to tip the guy? And so I had actually completed the delivery and showed the man that was at the door. I said that there was no tip on here. And then you hear her go, oh, well, Mindy said that it should be on there, that she tipped on there. So Mindy, not only are you a liar, but you're also a no tipper. So I hope you enjoy your pizza, because I got paid less than $4 for that. Even though I had showed the guy at the door, I had showed the guy, it didn't. He's like, all right, if she says it's on there. And I'm like, oh my God. No, I wasn't going to deal with it. So I just left. I was like, thank you. And I just left, because even though inside I'm boiling, on the outside, you have to be professional. So our next order is from Wingstop. I hope things pick up a little bit. It started good, then it kind of meh, and then we got that good order from the post, and then now it's been meh. So
Wait, Wingstop.
Yep, we're going to Wingstop. So
Wingstop gives us free drinks.
If the right people are there, yes.
Yeah.
So let's go pick up this Wingstop. That was another handed to me and another no tip. That's 3 no tips this shift. Yesterday, man, I was excited to do this challenge. I was like, oh, instead of doing 100 straight offers on earn per offer, I'll do 100 offers on earn by time, and then do 100 offers on earn per offer. So that way, I'm platinum and all this other stuff, and we can compare the two. And I had high hopes. I was excited for doing 100 straight offers on earn by time. I had high hopes for 100 straight offers on earn by time, and it has disappointed. It has not been anywhere near as good as I had thought and had hoped that it would be. At this point today, if I get another no tip offer, I'm just gonna wrap it up and go home, because I'm already planning on wrapping it up a little bit early. I do not care. I will wrap it up 2-3 hours early. We already have 3 no tip offers. I on the one hand, I just want to get the rest of this challenge done, but on the other hand, I'm not gonna be out here delivering no tip orders all day. I'm sure you guys love my pain and suffering, but I do not love my pain and suffering. So let's go pick up this Panera order and pray to God that there is a tip on it. I guess DoorDash heard me threaten to stop doing deliveries if I got another no tip offer today, because all the offers we got since have had tips of some shape or form. We are delivering our last 2 deliveries. We got this offer from Wingstop.
2?
Yeah, we got this offer from Wingstop, and on the way to pick up the Wingstop, we got this Ulta Beauty offer. So we will be picking up both those orders. The great thing about them being not a double stack is that it will count towards my 25 deliveries. It'll count 2 deliveries towards my 25 deliveries for the $50 bonus, and we can count 2 deliveries towards the 100 straight offers because it was a separate offer. So let's go pick up this Ulta Beauty. Let's go pick up this Wingstop, drop them off, go over the numbers, and until we dash again,
Have a good one, guys.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Sending some love and positive vibes your way, especially if you need them today. Today, we are drinking some watermelon Jolly Rancher C4. So, this is day 9 of accepting 100 straight DoorDash deliveries or DoorDash offers on Earn by Time. As a platinum driver, we are 79 deliveries in, so we are nearing the end of this challenge. So, today, we're hoping to complete 2 promos. I know we're going to complete 1 because our first order is from McDonald's. So we will be completing this McDonald's punch card where we will get a free 10-piece nugget. Whoopee, woo, whatever. Don't care about that one. The one I care about is the 25 deliveries for an extra $50, which we are at 12 of 25. We did 12 yesterday, so I'm hoping we can squeeze in 13 today. We're starting earlier today. We're ending later today. We're gonna get those 13 deliveries done today, one way or the other. So let's go pick up this McDonald's and knock out this promotion. That last house that we dropped off to was massive. It was the biggest house I have ever delivered to. It was damn near the size of a school. Honestly, it was huge. And they only tipped $2. Now, I hate to complain about, someone only tipping $2 because they could have tipped nothing. But like their house, like I said, it was the size of a school. It was inside a golf course. It was giant. So my only assumption, Tyler made a good point, that it looked like a child was being dropped off by an Uber while we were there, and so that child also probably ordered the food. And that's the only, because if the parents ordered it and only tipped $2, then that, come on, they could have at least tipped $5. Like, this house was massive. It was so big that I took a picture of it and sent it to my friends because it was that big. And as you guys saw, there was a cute little deer in their yard. So you'll probably kind of be able to see how fancy the house was through that, but I'm not going to post the actual photo of the house because that's just not smart to put on a YouTube video. But our next order is a double stack. It's from 3 margaritas at McDonald's. We like 3 margaritas because they always make us wait. And we're on Earn by Time. However, in my experience, double stacks that go to the same customer on Earn by Time usually don't tip well. I hope I'm proven wrong. I would love to be proven wrong. But either way, we're going to be waiting at 3 margaritas. So we're going to get paid, I would think, a decent chunk just because we're on Earn by Time. Because even when we're done picking up from 3 margaritas, we still got to go to McDonald's before we even drop off the order at the customer. So
yeah, it's going to be a long time.
Yep. So this will count. I believe this will count towards two deliveries towards our 25. So we're definitely hitting that 25 and getting that extra $50. So let's go get it.
Yeah.
We are back at 3 margaritas, this time for a 14-mile delivery all the way on to Eureka. So if we are prompted to switch zones, we will be doing so because I don't feel like driving 14 miles back. Now, the last time I said this, it was literally the exact same thing. It was a 14-mile delivery on to Eureka, and I was not prompted to switch zones. So I had to drive 14 miles back. So that, if we are not prompted to switch zones this time, we will be forced to drive 14 miles back to our regular zone. But we still got plenty of time left in the day, so I don't mind switching zones because I'm at least somewhat familiar with the Chesterfield zone, which is the zone that Eureka is in. So let's go pick this up, go do this long ass drive, and hope that we get prompted to switch zones. couple things happened. So we were prompted to switch zones, which was nice. They pay 50 cents less an hour, which is not nice. But I pulled into the Sushi AI parking lot, and my phone is super laggy when I try to do anything when it's connected to the car. Like I've said many times, I really need a new car. And I was in the process of trying to disconnect my phone from the car so I could fiddle around on my phone while I wait for an order when we got a Pizza Hut offer. And I tried to go over to the DoorDash app to accept the offer, and my phone was so laggy and so slow that I did not get to it in time. So technically, if you want to say the challenge was ruined, you can, but that wasn't my fault. I tried to get to it. And then we got hit with this Culver's offer, which we accepted. I really wasn't super happy about it because it was taking us all the way out to Pacific,
And then
which is further away from our zone, right? It's actually outside of the Chesterfield zone, so we would have to switch to the Pacific zone.
and then we pulled into the parking lot, and then they canceled the order, and then 2 seconds after they canceled the order, we got another Culver's order that took us back to Fenton.
Yes, so they canceled the order. We immediately got hit with another Culver's order, which is nice. We don't have to go anywhere. And it's taking us like halfway, I would say, back to the Fenton zone. And so I will just drive the rest of the way to the Fenton zone to get back into the zone that I prefer and will make 50 cents more an hour on. So let's go pick up this Culver's and get back to our Fenton zone. So our next offer is from McDonald's, and as you see here, we are still on the $14.25 an hour rate, but I'm okay with that. So literally could not have drawn it up more perfect. As soon as we remember how I said that this was taking us halfway back to our zone. Well, as soon as we dropped off the order, they sent us an offer taking us the rest of the way to our zone. So we got paid to drive exactly where we were going to drive anyways.
Yeah.
So after this delivery, we will be back in the Fenton zone officially at the $14.75 rate. So let's go pick it up and get switched to the Fenton zone. So things are trucking along. We're doing really well. We are officially over the $100 mark. We are only 2 deliveries away from the $50 bonus. That does not include this Little Caesars order that we just got. So this order and then the next order will be at the $50 reward. So, I mean, we're making well over 150 bucks today. Even taking the promo out of the equation, we are doing so much better than Friday and Saturday. Sundays seem to be where it's at. Every Sunday I've worked the past couple months have been they've been great. So, we also got a cash tip on that last order, which is $5 cash tip, which as always, $1 of it goes to my helper. So, I mean, I don't want to jinx anything, but we have yet to get a no-tip order. So, of course, now that I said that, we will probably get a no-tip order before our shift ends, but we are also going to hit that $50 promotion well before we even wrap up. So,
Might make 170 bucks.
I mean, depending on how long we go, we might make $200 total if we factor in the $50 promo, possibly. It really depends. But the next video will definitely be the last video in the 100 series because we've been knocking so many out today. So let's go pick up this pizza and let's keep trucking along. right, so we're about to wrap up here with these last 2 Taco Bell orders. And thankfully for me, since they were separate offers, I get to count them as 2 towards the challenge of 100 straight. So if my math is correct, and I will know by next video, that means 6 deliveries we'll have to do on Earn by Time on the next video to complete the 100 straight. Like I said, I could be off by 1, but I will have that number for sure by the next time I record. So with this delivery, we're at 127. With this delivery, we'll probably be around 140. Hopefully 145 would be nice, which would bring us to about 190 to 195 on the day if we count the promotion. So I mean, honestly, for about 6.5, 7 hours-ish worth of work, not too bad at all. So let's go pick up these last 2 Taco Bell orders, and then we will go over the numbers and until we dash again. All right, well, change of plans. Seems like nothing can ever go smoothly on longer shifts like this. So after completing the first drop-off on that one, which, by the way, they wanted me to leave it on the hood of their Jeep, just a weird request, but whatever. The app glitched out and would not go to the second delivery. It just showed me this black screen here. Thankfully, I was able to at least have the address. When I would go into like the settings or whatever, because I was trying to see if I could just jump to the task. Wouldn't let me do it. I was apparently already on that task, even though I was on a black screen. Went and delivered the second one, and thankfully the automated customer support chat was able to just complete the delivery for me, which is great. Didn't have to call anybody, didn't have to do anything like that. However, it took too long for the app to realize I delivered it, and by the time I went to go turn, in the dash, we got hit with this Taco Bell offer, and we're accepting 100 straight offers, so my hands were tied. I had to accept it. Now, I've done the smart thing, and I do have pause orders after delivery on this order. So this will be the last one. And again, if my calculations are correct, it is now only 5 deliveries that we have to do on the next video to complete the 100 straight. So once again, let's pick this up, drop it off, go over the numbers, and until we dash again, have a good one, guys.
Oh my God.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Sending some love and positive vibes your way, especially if you need them today. Today, I don't have a drink, but that will probably change because it is hot. It is so hot. The humidity is making it feel like it is 109 degrees outside. It is very hot, but this is day 10 of accepting 100 straight offers on Earn by Time as a Platinum driver. It is also going to be the last day. We only need 6 more orders to make 100 straight. So our first of the 6 is from McDonald's. Let's go get it and finish off this challenge. This McAllister's Deli order will bring us to 3 of the 6 that we need to finish the challenge. However, it is a 15-mile delivery, which is going to really eat into our time because I do need to wrap up early today. I promised Carter that I would take him to Five Below to spend his $20, and I have something at 8 o'clock to do. So, I mean, really, I would like to be wrapped up by 6:30. But, I mean, when we have a 15-mile delivery, I'm hoping we can squeeze in 3 more. let's see if we can. We have officially come to our 100th straight offer on DoorDash Earn by Time, and we are ending with a double stack from Panda Express. Now, I am going to be so happy when I am done with these long deliveries and these no tip / low tip offers. But the problem is that right after this video, the next video, we're diving straight into 100 straight offers on Earn by Offer. Earn per offer, however you want to say it. And then we'll compare the two at the end to see if we made more money and had better mileage with Earn by Time or Earn by Offer. So my days of long deliveries and no tip / low tip offers are not quite behind me yet, but basically halfway there, right? We just did the 100, we're about to finish the 100 Earn by Time. Then I just got to get through 100 Earn per offer before I can have my sanity back. So let's go pick up this Panda Express. Let's drop it off. Let's go over the numbers not only for this shift, but for all 100 Earn by Time orders, right? So I'm going to go over the numbers for this shift, and then I'm going to do the entire mileage and earnings from all 100 orders. So stick around for that. Until we dash again,
Have a good one, guys.